practiced law for only 1 week. Actually, not even 1 week, I think for 4 days of the first week. And yes, yes. I spent more time writing poems than, than writing legal briefs. Yes. All the days that I went to court, honestly speaking, the judge and the lawyers were making submissions. I was writing poems. So at the end of the week, I had to be honest to myself. And this was a question I asked myself. But Peter, what do you really want to do with your life? You are at a law firm, but you are writing poems more than actually attending to the legal work. So why don't you? Why are you cheating yourself? So why don't you focus on this thing that you're calling your passion? Try to nurture it and stop living a fake life because you're pretending to enjoy this lawyering thing, but you are not. So I went and I talked to at the time I was still at LDC. I'd graduated, I had a bachelor's in law, and I was studying to get my practicing certificate. And we were in term 3. And so, but the time, but I was doing some practice, some paralegal work. And I said to myself, I'm not just cheating myself, but I'm also cheating my parents. They had given me tuition to pay. But I made sure, I waited for my father to come back home, and my mother was already at home. So I went and I told them, I am done, I am tired, and I didn't eat your school fees.
Here is the money.
Here is the cash. I want to be a writer. Please allow me to drop out of LDC and pursue this thing. And my father asked me the same question, and they were not happy, that's to be honest.
You could see.
I could see. But then they could also understand that I wanted to do something that I wanted. So my father asked me the question, what are you going to do now? My answer to him was, what am I not going to do? And for me, because for me, I saw it as an opportunity to explore every other thing I always wanted to do with my poetry. So be it taking it to studio, be it taking it to theaters around the world, be it publishing it in books. I felt I needed the time to grow. I needed the time to unlearn. I needed the time to practice my craft. And so they were not happy, but they were supportive. I mean, there are days I've gone home and I've found my mother praying for my book, dedicating it to, and you walk in the house and she say, dear God, make my son a successful writer. So I recognize those efforts that my parents, and the pains that they had to go through to allow me to become the thing that I wanted to be.